Okay guys, it's now time for part 2 of my Columbia Tristar VHS collection 2016 edition. I know it's been almost a week since I did the first part, but now we're moving on to the second part, which I think we can get all these tapes covered in this part, so let's get this started. First one is the 2000 Special Edition VHS of Men in Black, with Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith protecting the Earth from the scum of the universe. 2 thumbs up. Absolutely hilarious, remarkably clever and hip, says Gene Siskel of Siskel and Ebert. This features some special features like an original featurette, extended and alternate scenes, music video starring Will Smith and Mikey. It also stars Linda Fiorentino, Vincent D'Onofrio, and Rip Torn. Rated PG-13 and it's 98 minutes. This is a 1997 film. There's the sticker label, and it was printed on the 31st week of 2000. And I also have the sequel, Men in Black 2, also with Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. Back in Black, of course, that's the name of the classic song by AC/DC from 1981, which I do have that album. They're back and better than ever, says Paul Clinton of CNN. Funnier than the first, says Joe Siegel of Good Morning America. This also stars Lara Flynn Boyle, Johnny Knoxville, Rosario Dawson, Tony Shalhoub, and Rip Torn. Rated PG-13 for sci-fi action, violence, and some provocative humor. And where's the running time? 88 minutes. Here's the sticker label, and it was printed on the 38th week of 2002. And Patrick Warburton's also in this movie. There's a really funny scene at the beginning with Patrick Warburton and Will Smith. And next one doesn't have a case, but the 1995 VHS of Mixed Nuts, which is a 1994 Christmas comedy with Steve Martin. Also stars Adam Sandler. And rated PG-13 and it's 97 minutes. And it was printed on the 23rd week of 1995. And next is the 1999 VHS of Muppets from Space. The magic is back, says Robert Rousey of LA Times. Space, it's not as deep as you think. Yeah, I think I'm going to believe that. A great movie for the whole family, says Sandy Newton of CBS KTV T Dallas. But this stars excuse me. It stars Dave Goelz, Steve Whitmire, Bill Beretta, and Frank Oz, Jeffrey Tambor, F. Murray Abraham, David Arquette, Josh Charles, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Ray Liotta, and Andy McDowell. Rated G, and it's 88 minutes. Here's the sticker label, and it was printed on the 40th week of 1999. I've seen this movie before, and it's pretty good. If you like the Muppets. And I have another Muppet film here, the 1999 VHS of The Muppet Movie. Embraceable by all ages, says Newsweek magazine. This is a 1979 film. This is the very first Muppet movie that was ever made. A thoroughly delightful movie, says the Daily News. And this stars Jim Henson, Frank Oz, Jerry Nelson, Richard Hunt, David Goelz, or how you pronounce that. It also stars Charles Durning, Austin Pendleton, Edgar Bergden, Milton Berle, Mel Brooks, James Coburn, Dom DeLuise, Elliot Gould, Bob Hope, Madeline Kahn, Carole King, Cloris Leachman, Steve Martin, Richard Pryor, Telly Savalas, Orson Welles, and Paul Williams. Rated G, and it's 95 minutes. Here's the sticker label, and it was printed on the 19th week of 1999. And I also have another Muppet movie on VHS, which is The Great Muppet Caper, but I'll show that when I do my Disney VHS Collection 2016 edition, because that one is from Jim Henson Video, which was owned by Buena Vista, which is a Disney company. And I don't have the Muppets Take Manhattan yet, but I'll get that sometime if I can find a copy. Next is the 2002 VHS of Not Another Teen Movie. Not Another Teen Movie is a happy, nasty, and frequently hilarious assault on 20 years worth of youth pictures, says New York Times. And this stars James Presley, Mia Kirshner, and Randy Quaid. Molly Ringwald and Paul Gleason also make cameo appearances in this. And the critique reviews are really long, so you just pause the video and read them off to yourself if you can. I don't know if you can see it that well. Rated R for strong, crude sexual content and humor, language, and some drug content, and it's 89 minutes. Sticker label, and it was printed on the 29th week of 2003. And yeah, if you like movie parodies, then this would be a good one. This is like a parody of a bunch of high school films, like 16 Candles, Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and a few others. Next is the 1993, or no, it's a 1994 VHS, 1993 film of Rudy with Sean Astin, Ned Beatty, Charles S. Dutton, Lily Taylor, and Robert Prosky. The Rocky for the 90s says Paul Wonder, WBAI Radio. This is by Tristar Pictures. 2 thumbs up. A marvelous performance by Sean Astin, says Siskel and Ebert. And it's rated PG, and it's 112 minutes. Sticker label. Printed on the 51st week of 2000, so this is obviously a later printing, but has the same opening as the original print. Next is the 2001 VHS of Saving Silverman, which is a 2000 film. Stars Jason Biggs, Steve Zahn, Jack Black, and Amanda Peet, from the director of Big Daddy. 2 best friends plus 1 girlfriend equals war. Yeah, I'm currently in that type of a situation right now. Sort of. Hilarious as MTV Radio. And it stars Amanda Peet as well. And R. Lee Ermey, Amanda Detmer, and Neil Diamond. Rated PG-13 for crude and sexual humor, language, and thematic material, and it's 92 minutes. Sticker label, printed on the 45th week of 2001. Yeah, I'm trying to go fast with these. Next is the 1994 VHS, no, it's 95 VHS of Shawshank Redemption. The film is from 1994, stars Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman. 2 thumbs up, says Siskel and Ebert. Superb, says Jeffrey Lyons in sneak previews. One of the 10 best films of the year, says Time Magazine. Joel Siegel at Good Morning America, and Gene Siskel at the movies. A monumental achievement, says Rod Lurie of LA Magazine. Also stars Bob Gunton, William Sadler, Clancy Brown, Gil Bellows, and James Whitmore. Rated R, and it's 142 minutes. Here's the sticker label. And the print date is November 20th, 1996. Yep. Next is the 1993 VHS of Sleeping in Seattle with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Easily the hippest, frankest, and funniest date movie around, says Peter Travers of Rolling Stone. Here's the spine, the other spine, top, and the back. Wonderful. It's smart and engaging, says Marshall Fine of Gannett Newspapers. It also stars Bill Pullman, Ross Malinger, Rosie O'Donnell, and Rob Reiner. Absolutely enchanting, one of the year's most completely enjoyable motion pictures, says Michael Medved of Sneak Previews. Rated PG, and it's 105 minutes. Fail alert, fail alert, fail alert. This is an Avon copy. And the print date is July 5th, 1995. There you go. And next is the 2002 VHS of Spider-Man, based off the Marvel comic. Wonders to behold, says Jack Matthews in New York Daily News, and it contains the music video Hero by Nickelback, which is a really good song. Pure Spun Gold, says George Panaccio of KABC TV Los Angeles. Stars Tobey Maguire, William Dafoe, Kirsten Dunst, James Franco, Cliff Robertson, Rosemary Harris, and a few others. Rated PG-13 for stylized violence and action, and it's 121 minutes. Sticker label, printed on the 34th week of 2002. And this is a pretty cool movie. I haven't seen the other two, but I've heard good things about them. Next is the 2001 reprint of St. Elmo's Fire, with Emilio Estevez, Andrew McCarthy, Judd Nelson, Mayor Whittingham, Rob Lowe, Demi Moore, and Ali Sheedy, and Andy McDowell. You can always count on your friends. Don't ever let the fire go out. Here's the spine, the other spine, top, and the back. Yeah, I'm trying to go a little fast with these because I'm running out of time. Rated R, and it's 110 minutes. This is a 1985 film. Sticker label, and it was printed on the 9th week of 2001. Now, I haven't watched this movie in its full length yet, but from what I've seen, it looks really good, so. Next is the 1996 VHS of Stripes with Bill Murray. The story of a man who wanted to keep the world safe for democracy and meet girls. Also stars Harold Ramis, Warren Oates, PJ Souls, and John Candy. Yeah, I think this is one of John Candy's first films, if not the first. And I don't see a film critique on here, but this movie's from 1981. Rated R, and it's 106 minutes. Sticker label, printed on the 50th week of 1996. Yeah, if you like army films, then this, or military films, then this would be a good one to watch. Alright, and my last Columbia TriStar VHS is the 1993 VHS of Tootsie with Dustin Hoffman. It also stars Jessica Lange, 1982 Academy Award winner for Best Supporting Actress. And again, I don't see a film critique on here, but this also stars Bill Murray, Terry Garr, and Dabney Coleman, Charles Durning, and a few others. Rated PG, and it is... Where's the running time on here? 116 minutes, okay. Here's the sticker label, and it was printed on the 6th week of 1995. And that's going to do it for my Columbia TriStar VHS Collection 2016 edition. And the next 2016 edition VHS collection I'll do will be my Fox VHS collection. So I'll see you guys when I do that. In the meantime, stay tuned for more videos coming up in the near future.